never actually broadcasted before, so I'm gonna actually make sure that I can see it, but my phone has died. So maybe we'll figure that out here in a second. But however, I'm playing Ghost of Tsushima, and I'm really enjoying it so far. The bottom half of the map has mostly been explored, but I have just gotten past the raiding of Castle Kaneda and saving Uncle Shimura, Lord Shimura of so we have access to the northern part of Tsushima Island. But I was thinking that what I would do today is just try and clear these farmsteads, because after you get to Act 2, the Mongols quote unquote fight back by attacking the farmsteads on the southern side of the map, and I figured that would be fun to do. But before I get rolling on that, I think I'm going to fast travel to the Golden Temple and get that gift and see if I can upgrade some of my stuff. But before I do that, let's see if I am actually live like I think I am. Like I said, I've never done this before, so might experience technical difficulties. Might have to kill this upload later. I just received a party invite from a friend of mine. Probably gonna ignore that, because I don't think he wants to be in my stream if I am in fact live, which I am going to check. I feel like a noob. Y'all are just staring at this map. I feel bad. Give me a second. Oh, shoot! I think I can see it. See if I can hear me. Oh, I can hear me. This is great. Awesome. I'm too excited. I'm so excited. Okay, I'm gonna turn that off. Let's go do the thing. One. No, I don't want a guiding win there. Ah, man, derping immediately. Um, let's see, which is the closest one? I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll go here, then I'll fast travel to there, and I'll knock this one out first. So we'll guiding wind here. We'll fast travel there. I don't know if y'all have ever, if y'all are familiar with this game, but it is set during the Mongol invasion of Japan, and Genghis Khan's grandson, not Kublai Khan, but the other one, Khotan Khan, is leading this invasion, and the samurai get in a battle during the incursion at a place called Komoda. I believe it was over here somewhere, and a bunch of people died. Actually, I'm just going to accept it, and I'm going to tell them. I'm going to tell them I'm on the stream. One second. Hey man, I'm live streaming. I don't think they can hear you, but you gave me 2 invites, so I figured I would let you know before I jumped out of the party. Never done it before, so I'm gonna see how it turns out. What are you doing? That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm live streaming. I am my buddy is also playing Ghost of Tsushima. I know y'all can't hear him, but he's playing the game too. So okay. Oh, how'd you like that fight? Yeah. That yeah, it was. I thought it was weird too. It was like it was like taking acid, or what I would think taking acid would be like. Kids don't do drugs. Anyway, I'm gonna dip out. I'll talk to you later. sorry about that. He sent me 2 invites, and I wanted to tell him what I was doing. He was talking about getting this bow, the longbow here. There's a mission where you have to get a cursed bow, and you and he did that after he got the. Whoop. Listen, I think it's Tadayori. The Tadayori armor is the archery archery gear. Well, I mean, it gives you bonuses on your knocking and reload speed, increases concentration time, and headshots restore your concentration. So when you are using a bow, I really loved it how pretty this game is. I mean, the light is. Sometimes I don't even ride my horse, guys. I literally just walk everywhere because it's so pretty, and I just like to look at everything. And it has distracted me from what I was going to show you, which is bow. So you aim down, and if you hit R3, you can go into concentration mode, and you see that little meter above the crosshairs. It'll fill back up, and then you can go into concentration again. So the Tadayori armor gives you more concentration time, and it lets your headshots with the bow refill the concentration meter. I don't know if it does it while you're concentrating though, thus giving you more concentration time. That would be really cool. That might be an experiment we need to do. But before we do that, let's get rolling on what I said I was going to do this evening, which was to get my gift from the gift altar. Oh my goodness! Oh, I got a trophy. What does it say? Y'all can't see this, but I can. The trophy is gifted. You get a trophy called gifted for collecting 10 gifts. So this is the 10th one. Let's look at it. I think I'm going to be wearing my hat, so you're not going to be able to see it. I was right. I was totally right. Hold up. I'm Snows of Kamiagata. Let us. Is it Kamiagata? I don't know how to pronounce it. I think that's right. I don't know Japanese. Let's take my hat off. Actually, let's see if I can make something match. I think. There we go. One's got blood on it. The other one, I think that's flowers. No, it's snowflakes, isn't it? Snows of Kamiagata. Let's go into photo mode. We'll get real close and actually see it. That's another thing this game has that is exceptional, is photo mode. I think they were just trying to show off how pretty their game is by letting you make pretty images. Let's go focus distance. Not focus distance, what am I talking about? It is focal length, I think is what I'm looking for. There we go. I'm not a photographer. But, yeah, I think those are snowflakes. Yeah. But they kind of look like flowers. They kind of look like flowers inside of a hexagon shape. But I really like the death headband you get. So in the game, you travel around, and there are areas where you can do haikus. And when you do a haiku, it lets you pick from 3 options for each of the 3 lines. And when you complete your haiku, you get a headband. So, headband of death. The haiku that I wrote was, "Basked in peace, we rest." Escaping higher, we climb, flourishing and free. And one of the things that I noticed, I don't know if anybody's thought about this, was that I'm playing the game with everything in Japanese, so I got English subtitles. You'll notice that English is the correct syllable structure for a haiku, but when he says it in Japanese, it totally is not. I don't think they thought about that, but I don't think I really don't think your average gamer is gonna care. Let's change me back to what I had on. I like that because it's got a mustache. Y'all can't see my mask because I'm wearing this really big straw hat, but I like them. I like it because it has a mustache. I'm so distracted. There's a lot of cool stuff. I got my gift. There was someone with a speech bubble over their head. Let's go see what they have to say.
槍川の怨霊がこの世に蘇ったと聞きました。元槍川で人を殺し回ってるそうです。
聞いたことのない話だ。猛虎の仕業ではないのか。
槍川様の呪いの話をご存じないのですか。でしたら琵琶法師に司祭を聞くと良いでしょう。元槍川にいるはずです。
話を聞いて正体を突き止めよう。
Something about a spirit. The spirit of Yarikawa's vengeance. What is this rumor about Lord Yarikawa's final curse? If the musician is telling the tale, there may be something to it. I'll talk to him. Receiving a phone call. I've become wildly popular here in this second. Hey Tanya, happy birthday. I wanted to call you earlier and tell you. Right now I'm live streaming. I've never done it on YouTube before. Yeah, I'm on YouTube. Do you know what my channel is? I will definitely send that to you so you can watch me. 'Cause you'll probably be my only viewer. Well, I'm playing Ghosts of Tsushima. Have you played it at all? Well, you know, you need to get Jeff to give you back your PlayStation. It is a gorgeous game. Like, okay, I see. Excellent. Well, so far on this stream, my buddy Chris sent me an invite twice, so I jumped in his party and told him I was streaming, and I've gotten a phone call. So, I think the first 10 minutes of this is me rambling about the stuff that's in this game and just talking to people. Yeah, I feel like I'm on a bad podcast. Well, I mean, happy birthday. Do you feel old? Your nephew has a phone and they texted you happy birthday, and that made you feel old. How old's your nephew? $13. I think I got a phone when I was 12. I think you don't know. Do you remember what phone you had when your first phone you got? Do you know what mine was? Was a Motorola Razr. And I got a leather hip clip, and I've been wearing it ever since, like a dad. Yeah, I just need the white New Balance sneakers, and I'll have the entire getup. I wear Levi blue jeans, and I do like the faded blue. I am a fan. So I think yes. Just got to get the shoes. I've got the hip clip and the jeans. I don't have a brown braided belt though. Might need to work on that. Happy birthday. Alright. Bye. Sorry about that. That's one of my best friends from junior high. She just turned 27 and it's her birthday today. I was at work earlier and I called her, but she was at work, so stuff happens. I really think that is a really neat get up. The next hat's even more outrageous. Yeah. That is so cool looking. I can afford it too, but do I wipe out my... I don't think I'm going to wipe out my stores. I'll show y'all what the currency is. In case you don't know. Top right corner. Oh, I have 2 technique points. What am I doing? Oh, again, I apologize. I'm so scatterbrained this evening. I just wanted to come home and do some mindless playing, and I figured, why not live stream? I haven't put any YouTube content up since Sekiro, I think. And this game, I think, is definitely worth making content because it's so gorgeous. And I figured I would live stream instead of try to make walkthroughs, because there's not a whole lot of technical challenges you need to complete. It's really just a samurai game. It's got pretty consistent combat, and there's not like, I mean, I suppose if there were things like complete this mission without being seen or find these things, but I haven't run into those types of things. You know, like when I did back when I pretty much the most of my content has been walkthrough content, and I just don't know what I could walk y'all through. I mean, it's really just explore the map, kill Mongols, decide if you want to fight them straight up or be sneaky. And but I do think it's definitely worth just showing you. It's great. I've got a lot of these ghost perks. I think what is this? Oh yeah, I learned that. Yeah, you learned that when you actually go to Castle Kaneda. There'll be you learn this technique. It's part of the story. It was locked before, so just seeing it there surprised me. I do wonder what this is. What do y'all think? Mental Fortitude, which is a archery skill, reduces the cooldown time so you can go back into concentration, which is what we just talked about. Or Killer Instinct. It will let you know if you perform an assassination, if it will be noticed. I'm thinking I might actually do some stances stuff, because the basic combat will be, you'll be even more, you know, awesome. I highly recommend this particular perk. If you're playing this game, unlock Wind Stance and just go for Spear Defense. This so far has been my favorite stance perk. It basically, there are 4 different kinds of enemies that you can fight. Your sword and shield, spear and glaive axe type deal, and brute. And these 4 stances are specialized against them. So you'll see Moon Stance is against brutes, Wind is spearman, Water is shieldman, Stone is swordsman. But typically, at the beginning of the game, you'll see a red dot flash as an enemy is about to do attack that you can't actually block. You will need to dodge it. But if you get some of these perks, the dot will no longer be red. It'll be blue because you can parry it. But this perk right here lets you automatically parry that kind of attack just by attacking. So basically, against spearmen, if you have this perk, you can just spam attack, and as long as they're not shoving you, as long as they're using their charge attack like what he's doing in the clip, deliver a glancing blow, and you can follow it up with a. I mean, it's a little OP. Uh, I don't think it needs to be nerfed because I mean, spearmen are annoying in the early game, so I feel like you deserve this. But definitely go for this. I think the one that I'm gonna get might be. Oh, terrifying enemies is funny too. There's just so much stuff I want to talk about, guys. I'm all over the place. All over the place. I really, this is crap content. I'm so sorry. Let's see. Let's see. I think I want the hold square to do a delayed quick. I don't know. I like the. I don't know. Let's just do the surging strikes because I find that most of the enemies are these two. You'll get a handful of swordsmen and maybe a brute or two, but I think that these two comprise. These I think are the more difficult, annoying ones. Let's put my traveling gear back on. I like the traveling gear. And let's put on my straw hat. I like my straw hat. Makes me feel mysterious. And let us fast travel here. I really like the fast travel on this game. The load screens don't take a lot of time. The PS4 Pro doesn't have a solid state drive, but the load times on this thing makes me feel like it's a solid state drive. Dang, that is... Oh, I just want to take photos of this. Let's see, which way are we going? My cape will tell me the way. So like I said, I just find the environment in this game so gorgeous. I don't feel like I need to rush through it. I want to look around, see what's going on. I mean, look at the... I mean, do you see the light through the trees? I mean, this is gorgeous. I'm gonna geek out about how pretty this game is. Oh, who do we got here? They bandits? Let's do a standoff. Let's do a standoff. Y'all are gonna love this. Let's focus. Stare at his feet. Stare at his feet. Stare at his feet. Get some. Are you next? Let's go. You can have some too. There's plenty to go around. I love the way standoffs play out. Now watch this. That is so badass, right? And I'm gonna turn around and do one of these. Oh my, that is just great. That is just great. And the wind blows back my cape, and I'm a mysterious one. I love this game. It is very much a Kurosawa film that you can play. Speaking of Kurosawa, you can do this game in Kurosawa mode, which is... Can you tell what Kurosawa mode does? I think you can tell. I'm gonna turn it off. I have an HDR TV. I did not buy that hardware to not see the billions of colors, but I do think Kurosawa mode is pretty dang cool. Alright. That was awesome. Glad that we got to do a standoff on the stream. I wanted y'all to see that. If y'all hadn't seen that before, it is great. I can't imagine that... Wait, Wait 1 second. I forgot to send the link to my friend Tanya. She's probably not found me. I got distracted. If she catches up to this, that'll be hilarious. There we go. I sent it to her. I don't know if y'all can hear me. I'm gonna. Sorry about that. I feel like I'm saying sorry a lot. Alright, how y'all want to do this? Let's see, bonus, kill enemies without healing. I've already got 3 out of... Oh! How'd I do that? Oh, shoot. I got 3 out of 7 by doing that standoff. Alright, so as I approach a place, I will either decide I want to do it sneaky and wear the Ronin gear, which I think is really cool looking. You know, I wish I wasn't a rotund white boy. I would wear a yukata all the time, but I don't think I could pull it off. And you know, cultural appropriation, all that. I do think it looks very cool though. So for sneaky, I would wear this. You get this attire by completing the Straw Hat Ronin mission and improving the armor to fully upgrade it. In fact, the hat, the hat goes with this attire. You get the hat and the Ronin attire that looks like this. And if I don't want to go sneaky, I'll put on the samurai armor and I'll show you the hat that goes with that. It's very important to keep the hat. I mean, look how cool that looks. This is a different color than the color it comes in. I had to buy the color, but I think it's an improvement. This is the fully upgraded version. Gives you the most damage reduction and health. Major damage reduction, massive increase to health, and it increases resolve when you take damage. You know what? Let's do a super awesome frontal assault instead of sneaking. I think let's go high octane combat for the first go round, and we'll do a stealth one next. Hopefully it'll let me do a standoff though, because I like standoffs. Nah, he saw me. Let's just run in. Get some. Alright, that's one. Oh crap! That's not good. I didn't know there were hostages. Okay, so I did not know there were hostages. Alright, is that everybody? Nope. Okay, stone stance. Oh, there's even more hostages. No. None of this. Oh, no. Alright, I'm about to do an naughty thing and throw a kunai. I hate dogs, by the way. Peter, don't get after me. Man. Yeah, see, look. See, just attacking. You can parry their attack. It is a little... Oh. Another quality of life perk that I would get is see what I'm doing here? He's shooting at me, and I'm holding the block button. It's easier to see that I'm blocking if I go into stone stance. There you go. See, at the beginning of the game, you have to dodge when he says duck. I don't know why. I mean, that's kind of a cheap way to do archery mechanics. It's like, you got to think that the Mongols have to be. Why do they keep dodging? They don't know how to speak the Mongol language. I mean, I'm telling my buddies to duck. Why do they keep? I mean, man, it seems a little contrived, but at least I feel like it would be annoying though if you got shot in the back over and over again. So I think it was a good choice. But quality of life, go through the deflection tree and get deflect arrows. This is You need that perk to do what I'm doing. It feels awesome. Alright, are those all the enemies? Let's just take a look around. The answer is no. There's an enemy right there. Alright. I think, though, I didn't alert that side of camp. I think there might be... Yeah, there's a hostage right there. So, since these guys... And this is another thing. You know, in real life, if you if you alert the enemy and kill them really fast, I mean, it's not like they have a hive mind or anything. They're, ooh. I'm gonna show you the parry during attack. See, watch him attack me. Oh, well, that didn't work. Well, sorry guys, I failed to show you how that worked. Let me free the hostage. She's probably terrified.
動くな。あなたのおかげで志村様も猛虎に一矢報えます。来てくださったのですね。さあ、早く逃げよう。
What amazes me is this is, you know, in the time period during the Mongol invasion. Like, this has got to be pre-1600s. I don't know my history of Japan all that well, but feudal Japan with a shogunate was 1500s, 1600s time frame, and they didn't have, you know, social media or anything, but all the people that I rescue recognize me. They're like, Sakai-sama, Lord Sakai, or Lord Jin, or whatever. They know who I am. I mean, wildly popular guy. I'm just kind of looking. Oh, I'm sorry. There's an entire other hostage I'm ignoring. There. Yeah. I told y'all I get distracted. How'd you like that combat? I think I did a good job showing out. I have played the game a little while. I'm not totally a noob at the combat, so I hope that was exciting. Would have been funny if I got my butt kicked. You know, like, why am I watching this dude? He's all he does is talk to people on the stream, and he sucks at combat, and he ignores the hostages that are saying, please help. There we go. Let's see what she says. Never been so thankful in her life. Alright. I think I've given you a taste of the high octane, honorable combat. Let's swap over to being a sneaky, just to see how we like it. I think what I'm gonna do is wear my headband of death. I think it looks... Nah, I'm gonna wear the straw hat. I like the straw hat. Y'all know I like the straw hat. Okay. I got the perk that lets me move fast when I'm in this mode. Alright, so that guy is guarding the front. If I can... You know what I'll do? I'll just do that. Alright. Looks like there's two guys downstairs. There's only one person up with a hostage. I bet I can jump on the roof. Yeah, I can. Here we go. See if I can find the way in. It looks like there's a window right there. So what I can do to be really sneaky is use a throwable object, and let's make it a wind chime. And let's throw the wind chime right there. And well, I have... Well, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's try... Oh, well, he's just telling his cronies to do it. Well, that's just great. I'm just wasting wind chimes. You know what I'm going to do instead? I'm just going to bust in there soon as that dude leaves, because I want to do some stealth stuff. But as soon as that guy goes back downstairs, I'm gonna bust up in there and assassinate that dude real quick. Okay, here we go. Didn't alert. You see, it happened so fast. He didn't have time to alert the enemies downstairs. So the alarm wasn't raised. That's more true to life. I do like that. Let's see. Okay, he's right there, and the other one is right there. So if I, yeah, he'll totally see that. Let's find another way. I think. Well, you know what? Let's do this, because I bet I could get both of them. Come on now. Come on now. Get close enough. You know what? There's only one of them left. Oh shoot, he didn't see. There's a wall there. Nice. I didn't realize there was a wall there. I've wasted so many wind chimes though. Alright, let's see. Is there another way in? There's a wind chime. Wait. Did anybody else get alarmed? Oh, did y'all? I hope y'all can't hear that. I mean, unless y'all are really into blood spatter sounds. It's a little graphic. I might need to put like a warning on this. It's definitely not PG. I'll tell you that. All right, let's go. He's looking the other way. Let's go in here. So I've upgraded my Tonto blade to fully upgraded. So at fully upgraded, you can assassinate enemies the fastest. So I'll show you what that looks like. If you sneak up behind somebody, what he'll do is he'll just backstab Tonto through the enemy's neck. Like that. And it's real quick. Before you get it fully upgraded, he has to sneak up behind the enemy and slice their throat and take him to the ground. And it's a lot more... I think that's more gruesome. I think what we just saw was like, you know, more humane. Okay. Let's go free the last hostage. I'm here.
動くな。
命の恩人です。この鍵をお持ちください。役に立ちましょう。
御作の鎧を見たことは？
まさか滅相もありません。鍵を守るのが務めでしたので。
Gosku armor. Key of Kuta. One of 6 keys said to lead to Gosku's armor. Gifted by the farmers of Kutu Farmstead. Let's see, Key of Kuta. It says there's 6. Let's just look at the map here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Coincidence? I think not. Let's see, what else do we have to do? I think that's it. Don't you like how it looks like we've just completed an episode of something? You know, the cinematic bars pop up, we get the Japanese kanji title of the thing. Y'all hadn't seen the horse yet, had you? This is really cute. Look at the grass. Isn't this the best looking grass you've seen in video games? Like, that's I mean, I'll get up and move. I mean, it's gorgeous. I mean, we go from like a machinima type, camera angle, but you see that it hasn't actually changed. The grass is still. Look at it. Let's go into photo mode and just look at the grass. Won't that be cool? Let's just. I mean, this is what y'all came here for, right? Very. Let's lose the HUD. Let's just kind of navigate through the grass. I'm just kidding. I know that's not why you're here. I named my horse Sora, which means sky. The other two options were Kage, which means shadow, and I forget the third one. I told you a fib about the fact that I was going to tell you the other two. I didn't think Kage went with this horse because when I think shadow, I think like dark black. So I picked Sora because horse kind of looks like sunshine, I guess. Now, since I am samurai, all the peasants don't mind when I take their stuff, because that's how feudalism works. I think instead of methodically going through and looting, let's do the technique again, because I got 2 technique points. Let's go. I can get. Let's do. The third moon stance heavy attack deals extra melee damage and stagger damage. Hold and then tap twice in moon stance. That looks savage. That looks like something I want to do. Look at it. It's like Wolverine. Let's do that. Let's do that. This is just for looks. Okay, we're going moon stance. That is crazy. Look at that. That is really cool. I like to actually do the action to put the swords back up, because I feel it looks a lot cooler than, doing this. Like, where'd the sword go? The sword just, sword's out. How did the sword get back in the sheath? It's wild, isn't it? Alright, let's put up my traveler's gear. Because we're traveling. Naturally, we gotta put on traveler's gear. The reason I actually do this is because when you wear the traveler's attire, artifacts, when you're 30 meters from them, the controller will vibrate, and those are part of the collectibles. It also vibrates when you're within 30 meters of, like, records or what kind of banners are they? I don't want to mispronounce it. Actually, here are all the artifacts in question. Sashimono banners, Mongol artifacts, records, singing crickets, and key items. The controller will vibrate. And as you traverse the map, it will uncover the fog in a larger area. So 30% larger radius will be uncovered. You can see I've uncovered the vast majority of the southern part of the island. When I clear these out, I should knock out this splotch of fog. I think what I'm going to do, though, is start out by... what's the closest one? That's probably the closest one. I think I'll do a loop. I'll go here, and I'll meander around like this back to this one, and then I'll fast travel back to the south. What do y'all think? Y'all can't tell me. Ooh! I did it again. Let's put the traveling wind there. I'm gonna go visit a trapper, because I think I have enough predator hides to increase my capacity. So in the game, there's a few different kinds of currency. If you look at the upper right-hand corner, you'll see I have 85 flowers and 654 supplies. There's also predator hides. These down here, the goods, are basically the currency. So you use predator hides to buy an increase in ranged weapons and quickfire weapons. You use flowers to purchase dyes and vanity gear from merchants, and you use goods as the money you pay to the swordsmith or the bowyer or the armorer, in addition to all the materials you need to improve your sword, your bow, or your armor. And they got it broken out, like this stuff is used for bowyers, this stuff is used for swordsmiths, this stuff is used for armorers. These are your general currency. With that, let's go visit the trapper and see what capacities I want to increase. I've got 11 predator hides. That's not a lot. So, I think... let's go firecrackers. Firecrackers are fun. I've maxed out firecrackers. Alright, now, which way's the wind blowing? Oh, let's see who... when you see dialogue box, I mean, like, well, they're not thought bubbles, they're speech bubbles. When you see speech bubbles, talk to these people. They will give you a rumored location. So if you look at the map here, you'll see these are pretty much your quest markers. But this one right here, the Spirit of Yarikawa's Vengeance, this is the one that we found when we spoke to the lady at Golden Temple. These dialogue options crop up in the game as the story progresses, and they give you markers for locations on the map. So if we look around, we'll notice that after we get done talking to this guy, another one of them is probably going to pop up. I expect it to be in the northern region though, because I've cleared out a lot of the Tsushima quests. So if we look at the journal, the Tales of Tsushima, you'll see I have done a good many of them. Yeah, that's pretty much the whole bottom half of the maps, rumored stuff. So I'm gonna do more of these, but I think, like I said, today, my first live stream, we're just gonna do farming villages. Kappa? Demons, my lord. Fishing hut, Nakashima, demons, or men. Anytime any of these people tell him, he's like, I'll go check it out. He's never like, nah, bruh, that sounds bad. I don't want to touch that. I'm not going there. He's like, I'll go take a look. It's wild. The rumor mission is called The River Children. People have been telling strange stories of creatures attacking fishermen in Akashima. Akashima. Don't know how to speak Japanese. I'll investigate and find out what's happening. 14 linen, that seems like a lot for a reward. These ones here, the Mythic Tales. Oh, cool. This one will give me a... you see the reward, Dance of Wrath? That's a technique. You see these mythic techniques here? I've completed 2 of the Mythic Tales, so I can do the Heavenly Strike, which is with my own unblockable move. It uses 2 resolve, and I got exploding arrows when I did the longbow quest to get the cursed bow. And if I do this mission over here, I'll get Dance of Wrath. What is this? This is just an undiscovered location. I think we should check that out as well. It might be a hot spring, or a fox den, or a bamboo strike, or a pillar of honor, which will have a sword kit on it. Speaking of sword kits, I haven't shown you sword kits yet, have I? These are sword kits. The blade, it stays the same, but the wrap and the scabbard change. So you can kind of customize the appearance. I really like the way this one looks. It reminds me of like a seafaring samurai. Like I'm on a boat. Which one am I using right now? I'm using Genbu's Darkness. I feel like it kind of looks like leopard, like really tight leopard print. But I like the tassels hanging off the ends of them in the color. But some of them are pretty snazzy. And look at this. That one's got. I'm assuming those are feathers, but it could be snow leopard. I have no idea what this is made out of. There's one you can buy from the vendor called, I think it's Tiger's Fury, and it's like tiger print. I like this one. I'm distracted showing y'all gear and stuff. Y'all gotta tell me to stop. Here we go. Yeah. Sword kits. Prowling tiger. I told you a fib. It's prowling tiger. It's gonna pop up here in a second. There it is. See? Tiger print. That's what I was talking about. Alright, let us... Oh, this game also has sections where you have somewhat like Assassin's Creed mobility. You can jump in the game, and you can grapple in the game. There's a grapple... That thing's on fire! Is that where I'm going? I think that's where I'm going. They torch the place? Yeah, that's where I'm going. Wonder what happened. Kill an enemy investigating a wind chime. Okay, I gotta go sneaky. Let's do Ronin attire, and let's look at my wind chimes. I still have 6. Okay. Let's go to the pampas grass, and I think what we'll do, let's see if I can get him to investigate that. Okay, he is. Now let's swap to the bow. And that should count as the bonus. Yeah, the upper right corner only says rescue the hostages now. I wish it would actually tick off the bonus as it happens, but what I have been doing is I hit the start menu and I back out, and it'll show you in the upper left hand what your current objective is, because there's no HUD in this game. It's all about the cinema, you know. It really is about the visual. I think that's probably the most important thing, is it needs to look like a samurai movie. Alright, what else do we have? 3 hostages. So the fact that there are hostages means it is probably going to behoove us to go the stealth approach, because if you antagonize these people, they will just attack the hostage. And we don't want that, because if the hostage dies, we fail. And we're not failures, we're not losers. We are winners. Ooh, am I going to get to do the Shoji assassination? That is sick. Alright, we alert anybody to our presence? Let's get this guy before he turns around. Okay. I'm gonna pop into this listening mode a lot. It's probably going to become annoying. I do apologize. I like to see where people are. Enemies are nearby, bud. I have to take them out. Oh, shoot, don't look at me. Is he looking out the window? Please tell me he's looking out the window. I think he is. Here we go. And he's down. Alright, where is... Let me see if I can do... I bet I could jump out a window and attack from above. Yeah, there's an awning. Let's do one of these. Step out a little further, my guy. There we go. Alright. I think with that, we can free the hostage. I'm gonna get a replacement wind chime, though. Oh, there's a wall there. Calm down, man. I'm gonna get you. Yeah, see, he said Lord Sakai. Like, they recognize me. I'm a popular dude around here. Alright. Let's see. I think this area... Yeah, everything behind me is clear. Let's see where... They're down there. You can see them, because you can see they're yellow, but you can't see them lit up. I think I gotta get closer. We're gonna go that way. There's pampas grass for us to hide in, so we'll be able to observe the enemy. Looks like the hostage is right there on that dock. I bet you I could take the enemy out from here with a longbow. I've got 5 heavy arrows. Let's see. Let's adjust for arrow drop. The wind is at my back, so I think it's solid. Nailed him. Oh, everybody else is confused. You see him run over there? They're like, what happened? Oh, that I'm gonna try and do a triple strike. Give me a second. Lose me. Okay. Y'all bunch back up real quick so I can do a multiple assassination and show my lovely viewers what that looks like. Come on. Oh, I know what to do. Right there. Let's just, you're not, you know, turning your back on me is not a good idea. That didn't work out like I wanted. I rushed it, guys. I apologize. Let's see if I can get some arrows, though. Should be... They're right in front of me. The ammo. When you go into, like, Mongol territory, you'll see a structure that looks like this. There'll be a piece of leather hanging over it. It's just a place to restore ammo. So, I recommend, if you go into Mongol territory, to, like, clear out an enemy enemy encampment, use your arrows, because there are going to be ammo just lying around. That is my recommendation about using the bow. Now I think the rest of them are up the hill over there. Maybe in that direction. Let us go investigate. I'm surprised that when they sounded the horn, the entire encampment didn't come down on them. There they are. I see at least one of them. There's two. Where's the hostage? Right there, in that building. It's a very, very honorable way to go about this, you know. We don't need to fight straight up. Let's see if I can find a way behind him. There we go. And which way are you looking? You are not looking the way I need you to look. I think we can just be fast. Alright, anybody else around? There's one more right over there. Oh, they're walking this way. Uh-oh. Yes, I can kill them all first. Just wanted to not get caught. Because being sneaky is fun. What do y'all think? Y'all like watching the stealth version, or do y'all like watching the high octane combat better? I think there are merits to both, and I can kind of do both. I think I'm probably more proficient at just battle, because you know I've screwed up doing what I want to do with these stealth, because I kind of wanted to like calm down. They're all dead. You've been here how many days or hours? I've wiped out the entire encampment. Okay, since you asked, so nice.
このご恩は忘れません。もう安全だ。
3 out of 3 hostages. Let's see. There we go. Kechi Fishing Village. My legend increase. Also, you know, you really want to do the bonus objectives because it increases your legend, and that is what takes you over towards technique points. So, whenever you approach an enemy area, always look and see what the bonus objective is, and try to complete that. I didn't notice that at first. I think I cleared 2 or 3 of the Mongol camps without even noticing that those were there. So I felt like a total noob. I probably missed out on 1 or 2 technique points that I could have gotten. Hopefully not more than that. We're being conservative here. Let's see. What did I say I was going to do? I said I was going to meander around that way and come back down. I think that's what I said. Let's do this hidden area. Undiscovered. We'll clear out some of this fog. Then we'll walk back this way and walk down. Let's do that instead. See what this is. There we go. And I'm sorry, I'm going in and out of the start menu so much. Traveler's attire. Look at my horse, it's amazing. Alright. Dude's in a state of undress. Exactly what we came here for. Hiyoshi. Look at this. Look at this water. The sun glaring off the water. It's just... I'm just gonna rave about how pretty this game is. I hope that's what y'all came here for. To look at grass and to listen to me talk about all the stuff. We gotta go off to the right a little bit. You can see the pampas blowing in the direction. I think I'm... Let's just take it all in. But you can kind of see how there's not really a... there aren't really like quests where it says, or challenges like in Red Dead Redemption 2, where it was, you know, do these gambler challenges, like beat X amount of people at blackjack or dominoes, or find, or the horseman things, like do this on riding the horseback. You know, there's not really like those. So my usual content, and I say usual, but it's been a long time since I put anything out. I like to do walkthroughs because I like to think about how to go about ticking checklists off. I mean, those are the types of things I like to do in video games. If a video game has a reasonable checklist of things to do that aren't too arduous, like perfect example of arduous, Monster Hunter World. There are a lot of trophies in that game that are do something 200 times. That isn't what I would call a reasonable checklist item. But if it's, you know, find 20 Mongol artifacts like that, and there's like a string of stuff like that, I really enjoy that kind of achievement list. And to that end, I will go about getting them myself, and I will try to, you know, document how I did it. In games like Bloodborne and Sekiro, I mean, it's easy to document how to beat a boss, you know. I mean, there's really, I mean, I could tell you how to do combat, but it's pretty self-explanatory. The game gives you plenty of tutorial, and it's just, you know, get good. So it doesn't really lend itself to, oh, these guys aren't bad. I was getting ready to wreck them, but it's just a camp. Sorry, guys. Let's see what you have to say.
野党や人殺しだらけですが、日吉で悪事を働く賊は猛虎よりも立ちが悪い。
同じ島のものを狙うとは許してはおけぬな。
ケチの漁村にいる女は家族を皆殺しにされたそうです。どうか話を聞いてやってください。
He just said, the worst thing one can do is take advantage of one's own people. Because the dude said that the bandits are worse than the invaders in Hiyoshi. So, the name of this quest is The Laughing Bandits. People are claiming bandits have grown more bold in Komoda. I need to protect the survivors there and let the bandits know there are consequence is to their actions. Yeah. Let's go back to traveling, because we are on a mission to discover the unknown point of interest there. Betrayer's hat. Spoilers! Not going to tell you how to get this. I just noticed I had it in my inventory. I know what it's from because I remember picking it up and looking at the cutscene where I got it, but I didn't realize that it wound up in my inventory because I wasn't paying it that much attention. So, y'all just witnessed my noticing that. Glad y'all could have been here. Glad that y'all were here for that. Look at these leaves. This is. I'm sorry. I'm just. I'm just geeking out about how pretty this game is. There's a hornet's nest. I wonder if they'll attack me. They haven't bitten me before. Wonder if I. Don't know why anyone would do this on purpose. Oh shoot. That's a bad idea. Don't do that. Especially if you're allergic to hornets. Why did you do that? I wanted to see what would happen. You can shoot a hornet's nest and the hornets will attack the enemies that are around it. So it makes sense that if you're the entity that's by the hornet's nest, you are the one they would attack. Is this a... I just kind of wanted to look at that. How far away are we? 150 meters. But as I was saying that, you know, this game doesn't really lend itself to making walkthrough content, which is kind of what I've... Oh, is that a bear? Is that bear noises? Oh, a bear is wrecking those people. Do I let it play out, or do I kill the bear so I can kill the Mongols too? Alright, we got a swordsman and a spearman. I know stone stance is good, I just didn't happen to be in stone stance. There we go. See, the game tells you what you're doing wrong. I was in moon stance, and the game was like, you probably should be in stone stance. I think they killed the bear, though. The bear will have predator hides. There we go. 6 predator hides. So you'll notice that I got 6 and then 4. That is because I am rocking this charm right here, the Charm of Inari. It basically increases the loot. I leave this thing on all the time. If you like loot, you need to get this charm. You can get it, I think it's a shrine, I think it's a, don't tell me, I'll tell you. Arrow's Peak Shrine, it's right here. It is north of Sakimori Overlook. You can get this charm right here. South of Keys Pond, southeast of Archer's Rise. I believe you can see these names even in the fog. If we go up north, you can still see names of the areas. So if you can actually set a waypoint like this, and so if you just put a pin in the general vicinity, not Golden Summit, Arrow's Peak, what did I just say? Here it is. If you put, you know, just kind of trace over Sakimori's Overlook and put you a pin right there, that's how you get the Inari charm. Highly recommend. So we are almost to our undiscovered location. Let's take bets. What do you think it's going to be? I'm thinking Fox Den. That's my guess. I'm guessing. Oh! Look who got it right. I should have given y'all a moment to take your bets. I might could have won some serious coin. Bread. Cutter. If anybody recognizes the reference Cutter, let me know, because it is quite an esoteric reference. It is from a book. I'll give you a hint. It has a color in the title. Alright. I've noticed that these foxes are really good at parkour. Take a look. Hopefully this fox will do some parkour. Yeah, there we go. Watch him. Oh no. It's just right here. Pretty easy. Alright. Yeah, some of the shrines are particularly difficult to get to. Like, one of the foxes that led me to it basically jumped over rocks on a waterfall. So, that's kind of what I meant about there being able to do parkour. I can't tell which way it's blowing. There we go, my cape's... Good thing about the traveler's attire is that if your cape slash cloak is pressed against you, you are going, look at this. Like, just cinematic walking right here. As I pan with my, oh, shoot. Bear? Bear? Is it, oh, goodness. Oh, it's pigs. It's not bear, it's pigs. Okay. It's pigs. Where's the, well, I didn't see that one. I think they ran away. No, let's get this one. I can't see it because it's in the grass. There we go. On the wing, as it were. Get it? Pigs on the Wing, Pink Floyd reference. I have such rock and roll music fans that follow me on my YouTube. Just kidding. I doubt it. Or maybe you do like Pink Floyd. Here's a recommendation. Listen to the Pink Floyd album, Animals, and you will get the Pigs on the Wing reference. Where are we at? I think we've wandered further away from our objective, but that is okay. We got more predator hides. I got distracted and I was doing some cinematic panning. Oh, let's walk through water slowly. There we go. There. That was cool, right? I think, there we go. This is the way. Let's take a moment and just do a demo of photo mode while we're here. Let's back up a little bit. Those leaves blowing like that is really cool. Let's make the focal length a little bit tighter in. Don't need any roll. Let's change time of day. Let's put the sun a little bit. You can change the time of day and the weather. I think I want to put the sun behind us. Let's see what that does. 1 second. Sun's coming up. Any second now. There we go. Is the weather bad, or is the sun just not out? I think the weather's bad. Let's do... I like the cinema bars. Weather, clear, fog, heavy fog, clear. But that looks cool. Where is the sun? Are there mountains behind us? I don't think so. But yeah. It is, and I can kill the HUD. I mean, let's just stare at this cinematic image for a few seconds and appreciate how much work Sucker Punch put into this photo mode. It is ungodly. I think I'm going to take a screenshot of this moment. And there, I got a screenshot. Thank you. And we're back. See, the weather's back to exactly where it was. Oh, you can swim in this game. Very important. It's never been done before. But they actually made it so you can swim in this game. Groundbreaking. You can also submerge. Check it out. Ooh, bird. Bird is going to show me to... Where did the bird go? That way. Bird is going to take me to an undiscovered location. Let's do a double assassination, because y'all haven't seen that yet, have you? They aren't bunched up enough. They ran off. That's just great. There we go. There we go. Stand closer together, please, so I can do the thing. That's what I wanted to show you. That is from a technique called... Not standoff streak, what is it? What is it? Here it is. It is in the assassination tree. You get the safe landing, which lets you jump from a high distance and tuck and roll to avoid taking damage. Then after that, it is chain assassination, which lets you do one and then another. And then there's chain assassination master, which lets you chain 3 in a row. I went ahead and got that because I thought it was awesome. It is a little OP, but you have to have the situation to do it. So that's the trade-off. Where'd my bird go? Show me where you were taking me. In this game, golden birds and foxes lead you to locations. Golden birds lead you to undiscovered locations like hot springs or bamboo strikes or honor pillars. I don't think they actually lead you to fox dens, because it would be silly for a golden bird to lead you to a fox to lead you somewhere else. But here is a hot spring. Time for some partial nudity. I hope y'all are not offended by a male tushy. What do we reflect on? Sensei Ishikawa or Lady Masako? I think Ishikawa is a crotchety old man, and I think that Lady Masako is a bereaved woman who has experienced great loss. I think Jim would probably think about her. Brother used to take us to Omi Lake with Lady Masako and her children. We played in the water, while Mother and Masako traded funny stories over tea. Huh. He just had a little reverie there. In case you didn't notice, when you first rest in a newly discovered hot spring, you will gain an increase in maximum health. Resting in it again doesn't do anything. You can just sit in there as long as you want. I think that it probably... I would like them to update that the way if you sit in a hot spring it heals you. That way if you're like... It might. I haven't tried it. I could be telling y'all a fib, talking out of my butt. I think it would be cool if you could fast travel to a hot spring location and rest and have it heal you. Ooh, there's undiscovered... You know what? Remember how I said I was going to leave that farm area and meander up and around and down? I might go here and then there and then there and then there. I mean, I get distracted by these undiscovered locations because I really want to clear up this fog, and this section is pretty much all I have left of the southern half of the island. What time is it? How long have we been streaming? I think I started at 9-ish, I think. Let's see, 9 Eastern time, in case y'all were wondering. I can't tell, because I am a doofus noob at streaming. Let's go all the way to the beginning. Oh, hour and a half. There we go. That's how you do it. You just scroll all the way to the beginning, and it'll say how far. Almost an hour. Oh, dang. Now I'm listening to myself talk. We're having technical difficulties. All right. I think, guys, I will commit to doing this one and this one. I might be overcommitting. We'll do this one, and we'll see how I feel after that. We will I reserve the right to change my mind at a later moment, but I'm at least going to do this one. Tomorrow I have to do some field work that I need to get up for, because I am a responsible adult, contributing member of society. I don't, as of yet, make YouTube entertainment for monetary gain, because I just don't believe I can garner that influence. And someday, dreams. In the meantime, I gotta put in hours at a regular day job. I do at least like my day job. Okay, where are they? Let's do a standoff. So the trick to doing a standoff is to wait until they move their whole body. Don't look at their weapon, look at their body. Because if you look at their weapon, they can shake the weapon and feint, and it will trick you up. That was awesome. Yeah, so in the standoff, sometimes the enemy will do a feint and kind of like shake their weapon at you, and if you release the triangle button when that happens, you will get wrecked a little bit. So the secret I have found, I don't know if any of y'all are Naruto fans in the audience, but I take my lessons from Might Guy. He said that he developed a method to fight Kakashi, his long-lived rival of the Sharingan. And he said, look at their feet. That's how he does it, and that's how I do the standoffs, because when the feet move, that's where the body will follow. And I have been fairly successful using that technique. Take that one with you. Let me know how it works for you. It is super fun though. It feels like you know in westerns when when Clint Eastwood is in the middle of the road and he's about to draw on somebody. I feel like it's like that, except samurai version. That's what it feels like. Is this a shrine? These torii gates lead to Spring Falls Shrine, sanctuary of Mizuno Kami, Kami of water. I could have told you that. I know some Japanese, like Mizuno Kage would be Kami of shadow. Let's follow the trail. Y'all want to do a shrine? This is the most haphazard journey ever. I had set goals for today, but instead I got distracted by showing you gear, talking to my friends, and going to undiscovered locations. Alright, watch the beat, watch the beat, watch the beat. Here we go. Who's next? I have plenty to go around. It was not your day. Look, that guy's terrified. No, he's not. Or is he? Can't tell. Here he comes. And that was awesome. I'm glad I could do that high performance combat for y'all without error. I feel that one of these days y'all are going to see me totally goof and get wrecked, and a bunch of fodder bandits are going to kill me, and y'all will have a good laugh, but I'm going to try my best not to allow that to happen. So let's see what the bandits were going to steal. 25 supplies, and I get bonus stuff because of my Charm of Inari, which is cool. And those are the Torii gates. We're going to keep following those. Those are dead bodies right there. Let's investigate. Looks like there's some flowers. Firecracker. Nice. Flowers are currency. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by let's go back to Torii gates. We are going to the shrine of the Mizu, the Kami of War. Where's the road? There's the road. Sorry. I swear. Okay. I'm on the road. There's the Torii gate. Let's just keep going this way. It's probably... This is probably where we're going to wind up. Maybe. So the road kind of... Let's see. Old Woodsman's Canopy. That's a cool name for a place. I hear... I think these are people who are holding a hostage. Alright, once again, look at the feet. That guy did a feint, see? Feet tell all. I've got some for you too, buddy. Alright. This guy's got a shield. We're going to switch to water stance. And I'm going to sell. Oh, man. Oh, man. Y'all seen it. I got wrecked. And wind stance. Ah, crap. That was a poor excuse for combat. I am sorry y'all had to see that. I at least only died once. There is a perk you can get. I'm embarrassed. I'll show you the perk. Let me free this poor hostage first. Doing things like this will increase your legend, so it's kind of like grinding for levels. was traveling the roads looking for help, but I can't see well at night. Didn't see the Mongols camped along the path until it was too late. If they're still there, I'll take care of them. Go, you're free. Everyone he meets, he's like, I got this. See, it increases your legend. It behooves you to go through and do these kinds of things, and don't get wrecked. So that is an undiscovered location that's marked with a dot because it's an encampment, and that's in the northern section of the map. Let me see. I think we're actually going here. Yeah, we saw these two prior to entering this fog. I think this is where the shrine is. I still promise to cover the... Is that the shrine? There's a golden bird. I think the bird's taking me somewhere. Probably can't make it there. Let's go around. I hear you, bird. Show me. That's pretty. It's a nice little spring. Well, it says falls. Oh, haiku time? Looks like a haiku. I think. Yeah. Let's do a haiku together. So, remember how I told you about the headbands? So, there are places with a little circular... I don't want to be wrong here, but I think it's a tatami. Because I think it's made out of, like, reedy material. But it's a little mat, and it'll tell you what to reflect on, and it'll give you 3 options for each line, for a total of 9 combinations. So we're not actually poets, we're just picking what we like. So we're going to reflect on peace. And it's really, it's kind of a neat mechanic, because it makes you look around, and it's all, like I said, it's really all about the visual. This game is just showing off how freaking gorgeous it is. Let's see. Watching over all. That doesn't make me feel peaceful. That makes me feel like there's Big Brother. A hidden respite. Following the breeze. I like that. Do y'all like that? Following the breeze? Is that peaceful? That's what we've been doing. We've literally been following the breeze in the game. So now let's look at gently cleansing, stand refreshed. Cooling, touching, invigorates. Deep breaths released to the wind. Following the breeze, taking deep breaths. As I release them, the wind carries them. I can see that being peaceful. We're gonna follow peace in wind. We're gonna continue along that. That's really pretty though. Just gonna take a moment. Alright, last line. Look at this grass, by the way. Look at that. Look at that grass. The focus is off, but you can tell it's awesome. And the animated water. Alright, here we go. Hastening forward. Prepared to change course. A new beginning. I think we're gonna go with prepared to change course, because as y'all been following me along my journey this evening, y'all have probably noticed I have altered my path at the drop of a dime. And headband of peace. And you see the haiku is Now in the description, let's look and see how the headband of peace would look. It kind of looks... Is that gold? And there's a metal inlay on the front. That looks really cool, actually. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go into photo mode and get a real close-up of that headband. Hey Jen, are you feeling comfortable? Is this... I'm inside your face, Jen. Is this making you... Do you need personal space, man? That's really... Ooh, neat. You can see how it's... You can see how they've got metal circles. I don't know what to call it. They're like chains, like little tiny metal chains have adhered the metal work, I guess, to the cloth. Very highly detailed. They just show off. You can see there's... I thought there was some gold work on the cloth itself, just for coloration, maybe. Let's see. You can't really tell in this light. I think you can kind of see it because it's shiny right there. Yeah. Let's look at the outfit. Yeah, you can see there's like golden paint on the side. It's just the sun makes everything more yellow, so it can't really stand out against the white. Yellow and white are harder for me to differentiate. But we're going back to the straw hat because that's what I like. Oh, let me show you the safe landing. There you go. There's the shrine. I'm not sure if that's the entrance or... I think we need to walk around. These shrine locations are all about doing parkour to get to the shrine itself. It's like doing kind of a Assassin's Creed mobility minigame. I think they're a nice diversion because it's like it adds a puzzle element to it because you really got to think about how to get over there. I think in this instance I can just walk around. We'll see. We shall see. There are some really difficult ones though. Nope, that wasn't the best. That was not the best move. Yeah, I think I might have done irreversible damage there. Oop, nope, got around it. It looks like that Torii gate there is probably where we need to start. Let's see how close we can get. Gotta use that safe landing to make those jumps without breaking your ankles. Take a little lap. Whoa! That's a long way down. I bet we can do it in pieces. Let's see. Nope. How embarrassing. Oh, that's cool. A cricket. And we know not to do that. Okay. So that is clearly the entrance. So we might have to take a little detour to get there. Y'all ever heard the phrase, go around your ass to get to your elbow? I feel like that right now. But it's all good. We'll soon get to that farm and save those people from those Mongols. I think we'll call it a night. Or an afternoon, depending on what time of day you're watching this. I hope you're not watching it like early in the morning though. Who does that? Alright. Sorry about that, Jen. These torii gates lead to Spring Falls Shrine, sanctuary of Mizuno Kami, Kami of Water. Let's just appreciate the view as we make the journey. Ooh, what's that? Bamboo. Very pretty. Gonna do some parkour right here. Do y'all like map traversal like this? Like Assassin's Creed type parkour? There's some stuff over there. Am I able to get back up? I think what I'll do is after I go to the shrine, I'll come back here and I'll jump in the water instead of just descending. There's stuff like when you make the journey, those flowers, which are currency. I hope I didn't get stuck. I think we're all right. Did I come this way? Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. Yeah, so drop down there for flowers. Go here. This way. More flowers. And I think here. Looking where to go. Oh, gotta climb up. Found it. That wasn't right. Let's go again. There we go. We did it! Yay! Supplies. looks like... I think there's a way down. I think we can just jump from here. Get that stuff and then come back. I didn't get the high branch that I was going for the flower. I feel like the game is challenging me. See it? Right up there. There we go. That's what I want. And you'll see here, it's trying to direct us to go this way, but there's a little path back here. There's probably stuff, you see? There's flowers all over these shrines. You want to check every nook and cranny. The path I think we're supposed to take is up to get to the shrine. We're going to go this way for this. I think this is, yeah, you will. Y'all get the idea. Let's just climb. Very cinema, much samurai. Wow. Stuff back here. Alright. I think if we go here, it'll give us the option to descend and it'll take us back to the beginning. Oh, that was, did y'all see that? That was lightning. Look at that. Let's see if we can see it again. Oh, there's some over there. See if I can get out of the tree so there aren't leaves obscuring the view. That's pretty cool. Charm of Mizu Kami. Charm of Kami of Water. What does it do? Parries, perfect parries, and perfect dodges are easier to perform. That is wild! Let's see. These are, these golden ones are, I would call them major charms. I don't think they are explicitly called that in the game, but you have 2 slots for major charms. And you can unlock 4 additional slots by going to those fox dens and following them to fox shrines. So I can't put a major charm in these. You'll see that I don't even have the option to. I think that doing additional fox dens will let me strengthen that to be a major charm. And then I'll be able to put, at the end, I think I'll be able to have 6 golden ones. I'm speculating. I don't know that for sure. It'll be interesting to see. Let's see if there, I think there's more flowers. So when you do the shrine and it pans around, you'll be able to see more flowers. So yeah, I saw flowers down here. And we're gonna go this way because we want that stuff over there. And cliff diving is fun. There we go. Waxwood is like super rare, so this was definitely worth the trip. Let's just take a gander at what my supplies show. So, of the wood section, I've got 316 bamboo, 156 yew wood, and only 5 waxwood. So you see, waxwood in the wood category equates to gold and steel. I mean, excuse me, silk, gold and silk. This is the rare stuff. This is the, you know, moderately uncommon stuff. This stuff's everywhere. So, making that cliff dive was worth it. And now, what I think what we'll do is we can follow the river up to the Takeshiki farmstead. And I think we'll call it a stream. Because that shrine took long. That shrine took a lot longer than I wanted it to, because I had to walk around the entire perimeter of it to find the start. I think I was on the right track, but that bird took me to the haiku. This entire stream has just been one series of distractions. But I think we've got, you know, a good variety of what Ghosts of Tsushima has to offer in terms of combat and locations and mechanics. I think it's been good. Haven't seen, you know, story related stuff, which I think is also good because we might want to avoid spoilers. I'm not sure. I think next time, is it a bear? Is it a bear? It's a bear. 1 second. I have to do this. The bear will mess you up. We did not want to get attacked by a bear. I mean, we'd have been fine. Probably. But as I was saying, I think on the next one, I'll finish up these farmsteads. If I like doing it. You know, this is the first time I've put out any kind of content in several months. Depending on how, if there's any response to it, if anybody likes it, I might keep doing it. It's definitely different doing stuff live than planning out, you know, what I'm going to show. A lot of the stuff that I've done before, I had several attempts, and I could, you know, go through and edit what I wanted to show and really make it somewhat to the point for a walkthrough. But this is going to be a lot more of a exploration, and I think that is that is what the game has to offer. It is stunning visuals and exploration and discovery and Kurosawa film in a video game. Let's see, bonus, kill an enemy investigating a wind chime. I feel like we've done this kind of bonus before. That's a firecracker. Let's do a wind chime. Let's put that one right there.
Huh?
Right. that guy is facing this way. Let me put on my... What's cool about my Ronin gear is that it takes a second for enemies to notice as I come out of the pampas grass. You see, after leaving pampas grass while crouched, enemies will be significantly slower to detect you. So coming out of it, I should... Like if I just walk across that path there, that guy shouldn't even notice me. Yeah. Now I'm gonna hop. Now I'll hop the... Now let's go back this way. That guy saw me. Yeah, let's just stay on this side of the wall. We'll take that guy out, then we'll come back around. Because there's a hostage, and we do not want to endanger the hostage. So part of the main story of this, you learn that Jin is the last in his clan, and he has been trained as a samurai by his uncle, who is Lord Shimura. And samurai are very much all about honor, and honor is just integral to their way of life, and it really drives their decisions, the way they go about doing things. And for Jin to do things like what I'm doing, like when I sneaking around and stabbing people, it's very difficult for him. It weighs heavily on him. But when asked about it, his uncle said, like, spoilers, but in the story, Uncle gets kidnapped, and Jin saves Uncle. And when asked about it, Jin just tells him, "I did what I had to do, because this is a different type of an enemy from what they had seen before. It's in order to protect the people, which is what is honor to Jin. He thinks that protecting people who cannot protect themselves is what makes you honorable. He has to resort to these kinds of methods. And I think that the game does a very good job of telling that story of this is tough for him. This is a decision that weighs heavy on him. And you feel that. And you don't have to do stealth. You can choose to do to fight straight up. But I really enjoy a good stealth run. I like to mix it up though. I think this guy's a brute. Alright, I think everybody is gone from that hostage. He is good to be released. Right. Oh, I didn't kill an enemy investigating a wind chime. I need to do that. Don't let me forget to do that. There's one. Let us go ahead and knock that out before I forget. Let's just toss it just in front of him. Wait, this isn't an enemy. Or is it? Is this the hostage that I released? Is he just standing there? What a goofy man. How embarrassing. There we go. They're that way. Let us make sure to use wind chimes. We want to do the bonus stuff. increase our legend even more. Alright, so we're in the pampas grass. We have a brute there. I think what I'll do is I'll just toss a wind chime in front of him. Now he's investigating it. Stab. Let's sneak over here. Stab. Wait. Where? Oh, they're behind me. There we go. Alright. Whoa. It's an archer. I don't. There. Alright. Are we good? If we... Yeah, excellent. Excellent. I'm coming. Did you not see me kill They are... The women are way better at not freaking out than you guys. And they're a lot more gracious. Calm down. There you go. Alright, there's 2 more. This one's a bigger area. I think the first 2 that I did were only 3 hostages, right? Are they that way? This is a big farmstead. Yeah. Yeah. It's that way. I don't see any movement yet. I think they're over there though. Yeah, they are. It'd be cool if I could climb. Yeah, let's do this. See if we can do some aerial assassinations. And I don't mean killing mermaids. It's a horrible pun. Y'all should berate me in the comments. Yeehaw! That is just good, clean fun, kids. Shouldn't say things like that. Shouldn't like glorify violence. That is not. It's not cool. Don't tell your mother. Stay in school. Don't do drugs. All right. Let's see. There's a wind chime right there too. Stock up on wind chimes because I just keep tossing them. He's looking that way, so I'm going to circle round behind him in what is known as a flanking maneuver. And I've notified everybody and their brother. Okay, do not kill him. Stone stance. Alright. Is anybody else around? Does anybody else notice the commotion that I made? Calm down. I'm coming. I'm gonna walk real slow. Even slower. Even slower. This guy must be the head dude in this estate. He's wearing silk. The other guys weren't wearing silk. Alright. Which direction do you think the other oh, ammo. Remember how I said to use arrows? This is why there are ammo caches just laying around. It does you no good to just have them in your inventory. Make use of them. It is a good time. Alright, here we go. I want to say they're probably in front of me, but I don't know that to be true. They're smoking. Oh, they have dogs. I hate dogs. Is that guy staring at me? Yeah, he's looking right at me, isn't he? Let's go in the... Let's just kind of go to this grass. He'll come back towards... The dog is gonna lose me here in a second. Good dog. Hopefully this guy walks back towards me, and he will. And we'll just do one of these. Alright. Where is the pupper? I think I'm going to take the dogs out, because they aren't cool. I think you can do it with kunai. Let's see. Yeah, you can. You can do it with kunai. Now let's see if I can do an arrow with this guy. I bet. Do I wind chime? No, let's go around this way. I don't mean to be wishy-washy. Did we alert anybody? No, we did not. That guy is going to make... He's going to try and sound a horn, but I'm going to kill him before that. The entire camp will not be alerted. How about that? Alright, and I think... the dog... There we go. Yes, I know. I'm not done. Calm down. If you didn't see the subtitle, he said, please, no, they're too close. I know, man. I've done this once or twice. I'm kind of a professional. Wonder if I can... Yeah. Let's do one of these. Yeah. Let's see, another ammo cache. You like that? This is why we use arrows. 'Cause we can. Let's see if that wind chime... Yeah, my wind chimes are full. And there's that kunai I picked up that I used on the dog. Did I already loot the dog for the predator hide? I feel like I might have. I did. What's that? Firecrackers are also full. Alright, dude. Sweet. I think that's half of them. And completing that bonus objective ticked me over to a technique point. It's like I was saying. He's just drinking out of a gourd. I feel like... Yeah. There we go. Well, folks, I think this is a good stopping point. If you have stuck around this long, I do appreciate it. Please let me know what you think about this live streaming on YouTube in the comments. If you hate it, or if you wanted to see certain things, or if you like my just kind of meandering around the map, discovering things, if you actually enjoy the haphazard nature of what's going on, frankly I'll be surprised. But I appreciate y'all sticking around if you did, and I had a good time. I really like this game, so if you get the opportunity, check it out yourself. I'm gonna try and sign off now. I've never actually done it before. So here we go. Bye.